Hey there guys and gals, I am Jim Bob, welcome back to the channel, and we have a brand new map today. American Outback finally has made its way over here. Now this map has been designed entirely for consoles. It'll still be released on PC and Mac as well, but no separate scripting, nothing in the map that's PC specific. Everything in this map has been built and designed with the console gamer in mind and then transferred across as is to the PC farm. So any future updates that come to this map won't need to be done twice, once for PC and Mac, once for consoles. It'll be a straightforward, simple process of this is the map, this is what you get, regardless of the system you play on. And I really like the fact that this map has been designed with console gamers in mind. I think it's the first map to be released that has been designed specifically for console players. So big thank you to Something in My Shoe, or Something on My Shoe 2, the map designer, for thinking about us and designing a map just for us. That's really awesome of you. So let's jump in and have a look around. It is a desert setting in America. All the American farmers have been crying out for an American themed map. We have one, and it's desert themed, and we have this lovely dried out grass texture here, and this permeates throughout the whole map. We have lots and lots of storage on the farm, these big open barns here for vehicles. You can see we've got loads of them dotted all around. More storage just there, more storage just there. Plenty and plenty of space to actually store your equipment, and then we've got even more just over there as well. Huge amount of storage on the farm. This is all of our starting equipment. It's very much case themed, so we have the smaller Case International combine. We have 3 of the Case 1455 tractors. We have a small Great Plains seeder. We have the small Kverneland cultivator, a Metaltech trailer, and a Salford plough. That is the entirety of our starting equipment, but it's all brand new equipment, so it all has a very high resale value. We have this lovely rusted out fuel tank here for refueling on the farm, and we also have placeable tanks here for seed, fertilizer and liquid fertilizer, so we don't have to worry about pallets if we don't want to use them. I know some farmers like to use them, other farmers absolutely hate using pallets. Now you have a choice. We've got a nice big hay barn here for selling grass, straw and hay. And all of our animals are in close proximity to the farm as well. So just over here we have our chickens. They've got this big open enclosure just here. And then over here we have our pigs. This is the manure point for the pigs. The pig field itself is big. It's really big. Look at the size of this field for the pigs. Absolutely massive little enclosure for them here. Got a water trough, got a feed trough just there, and then just here is the slurry point for the pigs. On the other side of the road we have our cows. This is the slurry tank. Here's the manure pit. We have a silage clamp just there, right next to the cows. We have a ridiculously long feed trough for our cows just here. And then over here we have our water and grass troughs. This one here is for water, and this one here is for our grass. And look how big and open this field is. You know, plenty of space for them to roam around in. So let's jump into a vehicle. Now this is a big map. So first things first, we're going to quickly head up to the sheep so I can show you the sheep, because they are slightly off the farm. And then we're going to get a pickup truck and do a tour in the truck, because it'll take us forever if we're only going 26 miles an hour. So the sheep, as you can see, are just a little way up the road from the main farm itself, not too far. Now, as I said, this farm has been designed specifically with console gamers in mind, so you'll notice that on every farm, on every field, there are no fences. We have these big open headlands, plenty of space for you to be able to turn your equipment around at the end of each pass. Really has been laid out, you know, to make it nice and easy. All of the fields are rectangular shaped, squared edges, you know, clean cut fields. There's no jagged sections sticking out. There's no odd shaped fields and curved angles, etc. in the fields. They're all really easily laid out for the AI worker as well as the human farmer. So this is the sheep enclosure. There's our dialogue box. I love this rusted gating entry system for the animals. There's our water trough for the sheep. We have a spawn point for the wool, and there is the grass trough for the sheep to feed them there as well. So let's get a truck. In fact, let's do it in a. I haven't used one of these really, so let's put it in case colours. We'll go with the twin GT stripes. We'll lease that. There we go. So this is the shop. Got our interaction menu just there, and then just around here, this is our vehicle box. So for trading in and selling our vehicles and returning leased vehicles, we have this gas station on the opposite side of the road. So let's see where we are. This is the shop. We are sort of on the left hand side, about middle of the map. Let's go check out the sawmill, because we're really close to the sawmill. And here is the sawmill. There is no mill pond here at the sawmill, but we do have a direct sell box here for logs, and then around the other side I'm not very good at driving this thing because I don't really use it. We have our wood chips location just there. Okay, up here is our biogas plant. As we drive in, it's a big open area. We have the Silo King shredder there to process the silage. We have 5 bunkers, quite narrow, but they are very long. And we also have our digestate tank just here. Now there are gold nuggets on this map, but as the map stands at the moment, they are a little glitched. It's not a bad thing, and I will explain a little later and show you a little later. There is one other glitch that I've found as well, and it's just here. This looks like a dead end as we get to the water here, as we go across the river. It's actually a bridge that goes all the way across. However, for some reason, it doesn't show up on the map, and there is a big bump in the middle of the bridge. That's the only other glitch that I've found apart from the nuggets so far. All of the fields do have missions available. And we have lots of free grass pastures. I'm actually going to just double back and show you. There are loads of these. These are the only fields, technically, that have fencing around them. They're not technically fields. They're just these big open pastures. There are loads of these dotted around the map where you can come in and get your free grass. You don't have to worry about planting a field of grass or creating a field anywhere. You have loads of these dotted all over the map. Some are quite big, some are a little bit smaller, but there are loads of them. There's loads and loads of free grass available, and they're all reasonably well shaped as well, so you could go in with a plough and actually turn them into a field, replant them with grass, and then you've got a workable grass field where you can hire workers to cut the grass for you. You can fertilize the grass and improve its yield to get more cuttings. Here's our animal dealership in this little town area. got a big old animal dialogue box just here for our livestock, and a giant statue of a cow. I love this little town as well. Really quaint looking town. I didn't actually see this building last time I came around. Is this a big vehicle storage barn that we can use? It is. I have had a little explore on this map, as I said, before I actually started recording this, but I didn't see this. So we've got a big old storage shed here in the town. That's pretty cool. There's another one of those meadows I was telling you about. Look at the size of that one there. And that's completely free land. So you can turn that into a crop field if you wanted to, or you can turn it into a workable grass field. There's so many of those dotted around the farm. You can see here the town just carries on all the way through here. This little gridded area on the map. That's all the town area. And here's another one of these fields, you know, that we can work. Again, we have these big headlands either end of the field, so plenty of space for turning equipment. All of the fields do have jobs. Missions are available on every single field. The most expensive field I've seen is field 18 in the left corner, top left corner, and that is 920,000. So they're not extortionately expensive fields either. You know, they're definitely pricey the larger they go, but not over the top pricey. So we have 4 sell points on this map as well. We have Valley Grains, Outback Grains, Tombstone Grains, and then the Old Grain Store. And they all have a rail line running next to them, but the rail line is decorative. There are no trains on this map. I'm just going to whiz down along here. So here is the train line. We do have little outcropped buildings around the map as well, where we can have additional storage. So just here we've got some free storage here for equipment if we wanted it, opposite or just behind a big open, you know, free pasture behind this petrol you know, gas station. But let's head onto this side road here, and this side road runs all the way along back to the water, and this is where our grains are, sorry, our sell points are. So this is the first one. This is Valley Grain, and they all have this ramp up onto a tip box. Next up is Outback Grain. Again, we'll just blast along here at 100 miles an hour. There is our second of the 4 grain sell points. And now we'll head over here to Tombstone Grains. We go over the water. I love this river that cuts through the middle of the map all the way. It's narrow in some places, it's really wide in others, but it's deep the whole way across. I really like that. So here is Tombstone Grain. Again, you can see that the rail line is just there, and it's another one of these ramp up to tip points. I say all 4 of them have that feature. So now we'll blast our way back up. This is our starting field. We start with 1 single field. This is it, field 1. It's a decent size. It's not the longest of fields, but it's also quite wide, and with the equipment that we have, it will still take a fair while to get that field cut. So a good size starting field, especially for this map. So again, we'll blast along here. Look at how long field 19 is. It's a really, really long field as we just blast past the diner there. There is no main forestry area that I've seen, but there are plenty of trees dotted around, and there's plenty of land for you to plant trees on and create your own forestry as well. And this is the 4th and final of our sell points. This is the Old Grain Store. Same with the others. It is alongside a little bit of railway, and you've got a ramp and a tip box. And once again, the rail is completely decorative. There are no active trains in this. But we do have a little bit of forestry just here, look. This is our little forest area here. It's not a massive area by any stretch of the imagination, but we do have some trees dotted around that we can cut down. Actually, this is a little bit bigger than I thought. I think a dedicated logger team will be able to chew through those trees quite quickly, but we do have them on the map there as an option for us, which is really cool. Now you'll have noticed just how flat the land is. All of the fields are flat, all of the roads are flat, but you don't really feel that it's a flat, lifeless map because, oh, look at that shot. That's such a great shot there. The road bridge and the rail bridge running next to each other. Because you have these rocky outcrops around the border of the map, and also in between the fields, in between the roads. We have another open area here where we can expand and free storage for our vehicles. We've got this lovely large, barn here for storing equipment, and then on the other side over here we have another one. We have an open area over there, and this land is placeable friendly, so we could put seed tanks up here as well, a slurry tank up here, from the modded slurry tank. With 100,000 litre capacity, you could build a separate farm just up there if you wanted to. The only thing you couldn't build is a silo. We still don't have a silo placeable for consoles, but again, we've got these big headlands here, as you can see at the end of the fields. Plenty of space for turning your equipment, and then quite tight on the sides, which is the way it should be, maximising the land available while still giving us generous turning areas up and down the field. So what is left to show you, I'm just going to end up ploughing through the field here. As always, I do play with crop destruction, so we're just kind of chewing up this this big field here. We're going to head down to the spinnery, I think. There's another one of these giant pastures there. Look, that's the one behind the gas station that I was talking about just a little bit earlier. It's this big field, 2 access points, that I can see straight away. Completely free land that you can do what you want with. So you can, as I say, you can turn that into a crop field, you can turn it into a workable grass field. Plenty of scope. There are areas where you get free expansion for your farm in terms of storage. There are other areas that are a little bit open that you can just put down whatever you want to put down. And as I said, there's so many of those free meadows dotted around that you could just create. We've got another forestry area down here with a little inroad. This is a very small one here, but you've got a little staging area here for your logging as well. Like I said, there's plenty of scope for customization on this map if you want to. Another flat bit of land there that we could work with. And another one just here. There's so many of these dotted around. There really is so much potential for creating your own features on this map. And the ground is all flat as well, so your placeables are going to sit nice and flush. And here is our spinnery. So we've got a sell point here for our wool. Nice rustic feel to it. So I have one thing left to show you, and it's the nuggets. Now, as I said, the nuggets are glitched, but they're not glitched in a bad way. They're not glitched in the sense that you can't get to them. They're glitched in the sense that there is only one nugget, but it counts as all 100. Now, I don't know if that, I say glitch, I'm assuming that it's not deliberate. It may well be deliberate, but I'm going on the assumption, oops, a little bit of Dukes of Hazzard there. I'm going on the assumption that it isn't a deliberate feature, that it is actually a glitch in the programming. But there is a church, here it is. It's an old beat up church on the map that is near Valley Grains. And there, sitting proudly, is a gold nugget, and when I collect this gold nugget, this happens. I've discovered a gold nugget. I've discovered 10 nuggets. I've discovered all the nuggets, and I have a million in my bank. So you don't have to go crawling all over the map, at least at this point. You don't have to go crawling all over the map to get your gold nuggets. There is a single nugget right here at this beat up, worn down old church. So Jesus saves. Jesus saves you a load of time when it comes to finding gold nuggets. There we go. So this is, yeah, there we go, guys. This is American Outback. I've been waiting for this map as soon as I heard about it, for, really, really excitedly waiting for this map. It's now here. I have a big plan for a Let's Play series on this map. I can't wait to get started on this one. And I will be playing on this map for a long time, I think. I'm definitely going to do a hard playthrough on American Outback. So keep your eyes on the channel. We have three farms running at the moment. This will be the fourth, but it's here. It's finally here. American Outback, a map designed entirely for console users. Lots of big open fields, no fences around them, no hedges with collisions. Plenty of space to turn with headlands at either end of the field. Loads and loads of free bits of land where you can get grass for free, or you can create fields of your own. There are 20 fields. You only start with one, but there's so many of those bits of land that are open. You could start with 10 quite comfortably if you wanted to go and make 10 fields. Just look on the map at all those areas in between the roads where there's nothing there. There is something there. It's a grass pasture that you can plough and cultivate and turn into a workable field. So much on this map. Really nice sized, easy to work fields, like for the AI worker as well as the human farmer. And nothing is that expensive as well. The largest field on the map is field 18, and that's 920,000. So the prices aren't preposterously high either. There's plenty of scope for working this map and buying in these fields in a reasonable time frame. It's not one that you're going to spend months grinding to earn them all. You can earn them reasonably quickly, depending on how much time you want to spend on them. 4 points. So we have plenty of variety in where we sell our crops. There we go. And then these prices are medium prices. On hard, they are considerably lower than this. But here you can see, we have the 4 main sell points for our grain. We sell straw, grass and hay at the barn, at the farm. We have McLean biogas plant for selling our silage, the sawmill for wood chips, the spinnery for our wool. And the biogas will also be the place where we sell slurry and manure. Really, really straightforward, easily laid out, nice looking map. Love the desert textures and the desert feel to it. Very, very flat ground to work on, but with enough rocky outcrops between the roads. I mean, I'm standing on one right now. Lots of rocky outcrops between the roads and the fields to bring some life and character and variety to the landscape, while keeping the ground itself flat in terms of the roads and the fields. And the great benefit of having flat ground like that means that when you come to place your placeables, they will sit exactly flush to the ground. They won't be sitting up at weird angles. There won't be gaps underneath because you're trying to place on a hill. You won't lose the back part of your storage if you're placing into a hill. You will have perfectly flush sitting equipment, shelters and placeables. So there you go, guys. That is American Outback. I hope you enjoy this map. It is available to download right now, so get it while it's hot. And as I say, if you want to do the golden nuggets, there is just that one nugget right there at the church. That may well change in the future. I don't know if it will or not. It may be deliberate. I have a feeling it's more likely a glitch. But that's all for me. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, this little map tour, and I hope you have some fun with this map. I want to say a big thank you to Something on My Shoe 2 for designing this fantastic map, specifically with us in mind on consoles, on PS4 and Xbox. So thank you, and we'd love to see some more maps like this as well. So I'm going to head off. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned to the channel for future videos. You can like, share and subscribe. You can also check me out on my Facebook page, Jim Bob Plays Games on Facebook. That's a great way to keep abreast of what's going on with my channel and also other general farming sim news. And I will catch you all on the farm very soon.